Hello, today we're going to start talking about plant tissues. We're going to go through several types of tissues, all very important to the plant. The first one is the meristematic tissue or the meristem. There are two main types of meristem. Both of them are going to be important for the plant growth. Okay? The first one is apical meristem. This is a type of tissue that will allow the plant to grow in length or elongate. If you remember when we talked about and looked at the onion root tip that was going through mitosis under the microscope, we were actually looking at the apical meristems, the cells that are actually dividing to lengthen the plant. The second type of meristematic tissue is called the cambium. The cambium is going to allow the plant to increase in width. And this is very easily to see in a tree. When you cut a cross section of a tree, you can see that we do have growth rings, and that is showing you the growth type of cells that are called the cambium. So meristematic tissue, we have apical meristem, which is right at the tip, and that's going to grow in length. Cambium tissue is going to allow it to grow in width. There are other types of tissues. Okay? We have the parenchyma tissue, which is going to allow the plant to have structural support and also allow for some flexibility. The next two types of tissue is the collenchyma and the sclerenchyma. Collenchyma is actually what you see when you look at a celery stalk. The strings that you see are actually collenchyma strings. These two tissues, the collenchyma and the sclerenchyma, are both going to be support, protection. They're strong, they're flexible. They do have different fibers that help them in that support. The last type of tissue is vascular tissue. And again, vascular is only for those vascular plants, not for the bryophytes. They typically have a xylem, which is going to transport water, and a phloem that is going to transport nutrients and food. So again, xylem transports water, and the phloem transports food. And one interesting thing about the xylem, when you do cut fresh flowers and you get them from the store and you bring them home and you're going to put them in the vase, make sure you cut the plant under running water and immediately put it in a vase of water, because if an air bubble enters into the xylem, it will no longer be able to uptake the water from the vase. If you have any questions, please see me tomorrow. Thanks.